Hello and welcome to another update. In this one I'll be covering the whole front line. Starting out in the Zaporizhia region, we see that the Russian forces have started attacks in the direction of Novoendirivka. So they are trying to continue attacks here to the south of Orikhiv. I'm not exactly sure how the front line looks like in this area, but so far the only reports here are that the Russian forces have restarted their attacks in the direction of Novoendirivka. As for the Volskaya Front, we see that the Russian forces are attacking the direction of Volodar, as well as Volskaya and Birchwood. Here, these three villages in this triangle here, they are most likely attacking from the southern area here, west of Pavlivka, in the direction of Birchwood and Volskaya, and then they're attacking from the east in the direction of Volodar. By watching my videos, you are saving a couple of minutes every day, so make sure you leave a like and subscribe. Moving on to the Donetsk front itself, we see that the Russian forces are attacking the direction of Marinka, where they are attacking both the western outskirts as well as the center of the city. And here to the north, we see that they are attacking in the direction of Krasnohorivka, and there's also reports of them fighting in the direction of Pervomaysk, northeast of Vodiane, and in the direction of Avdiivka. The Ukrainian Ministry of Defense have also reported that they are attacking in the direction of Novokalinove, so most likely they're attacking northwest of Novosilivka Druha in the direction of Novokalinove to try and cut off this rest stop area, as well as any attacks on the Oleksandropil, as they have done previously, but aren't doing right now, would also be to cut off the Ukrainian grouping in Novobakhmutivka. As for the Birchwood Front itself, we see that the Russian forces continue their attacks on the whole front line in the direction of Ivanivske, where they're trying to capture the final parts of the forest line here southwest of Ivanivske, in the direction of Jesev Yar, so to the northwest, advancing by the canal, as well as to the east of Bakhmut, where they are attacking in the residential areas and trying to advance, as well as to the northern outskirts of Bakhmut, where they're attacking from the direction of Bidorodne, and they have recently captured the crossing here to the north of Bakhmut, and they're also attacking in the direction of Pereskovivka from the east and Krasnogora from the north, as now they have operationally encircled these two villages, as they have taking fire control over the highway. According to some sources, they've actually captured the highway, but according to my confirmed sources, this is their current advance. They're also attacking the direction of Odihovo Vasilivka and Dubovo Vasilivka, which could indicate that they have taken control over the highway. To the north of Soledar, they're also attacking the direction of Vasyukivka, Fedorivka, and Rosolivka as they try to gain control over these areas. And if you watched my analysis, you'd see that this attack here is in the direction of Vasyukivka due to them wanting to attack further westwards and take control over this road to flank the Ukrainian positions here in the south. And at the same time, they're advancing here southwards towards Selizhnyansk, sometimes not today. Currently, they're focusing on cutting off the highway. Rather than that, they would start fighting northwards, and that is to take control over this river line here, which will allow the Russian forces to gain better control over this area here to the northwest of Bakhmut and secure their encirclement of Bakhmut by advancing further westwards towards the canal line and taking control over it, which will allow them to completely encircle the whole Bakhmut front. As for the Siversk front, the Russian forces are attacking in the direction of Vesele, Vayemka, Spirne, Kamyansk, and Bilohorivka, so they're attacking over the whole front line, trying to advance by the rail lines here to the southeast of Vayemka, and attacking the direction of Vesele, which is here by the valley, which means that the Russian forces are attacking from a high ground in the direction of Vesele, which is a small village, so most likely with continuous attacks, it will eventually wear down and the Russian forces will capture it. As for the Luhansk front, we see that the Russian forces are attacking in the forest line south of Kreminna from the eastern side and from the northern side as they try to capture this whole area and advance towards Liman from the forest line itself. And they're also attacking here to the northwest of Kreminna, west of Genopopivka, and finally they're also attacking the direction of Stelmahivka and Novosilivsk. As for the fighting ongoing here in the forest line, it is by the VDV Special Forces, by the Russian Airborne Forces, which means that they are the ones who are storming troops, which are the ones who are best at close quarter combat, and at the same time they are equipped with T-90Ms and BMP Terminators, which is the best Russian equipment for both tanks and infantry fighting vehicles, which means that they are severely over-equipped for this mission. And at the same time, they are 3 divisions in this area, which means that the Russian forces have a significant advantage on this front line. And that's all for this update. Thank you all for watching. Hope you all enjoyed and have a great day.